as promised on Thursday, the hunt is done. I've killed countless deer and countless wolves while not touching any of the story stuff. And I now have a shed full of pelts. And you'll be glad to know I have got no better at using the bow at all. Alcarion, how is that related in any way? Alcarion, thank you for the 40 bits. I hope you're proud of yourself. Bear Azar Salty, welcome to the stream as well. So today, sprinkled in among going to the whatever that area is in the north that I was sent to go and get the detonators to potentially release Donna, I have some crafting to do, and I need to hunt a couple of rabbits. 220 shit.
The Long Dark, sort of like subscribing for 81 long months.
Satan, thank you again for 81 months of Prime and good afternoon. Chaz, welcome to the stream as well. 220 streak. Technically. It actually says 40, but we know numbers lie, right? Satan, I appreciate the Prime and good afternoon. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Alcarion, thank you for the big bits as well. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Now, I have a problem. To make the hat and the gloves, which are the best I can find so far, they might even be the best I can get, I need rabbits. And despite having killed timber wolves and a moose and all of that stuff in the past, I can't find fucking rabbits. There's so many wolves around that there's no rat. I don't understand it. Could be wrong, I think Twitch ate my streak around 180, but I'm not sure. I mean, technically, it's probably 500 or something dumb at this point, right? Some nerds that haven't missed the marbles for like 7 years. Speaking of which, there's a new feature where apparently, and it's going to do it now, if it's real, if I say the words Twitch, clip that out loud on stream, it'll clip it. Now, I've got no way of telling whether it's actually done that, but that means that they're listening. So we're going to have to behave ourselves, I think. Chaz, I think it's better if you just keep your mouth closed for the next 3 hours. Right, good afternoon, everybody, or morning. Yesterday I spent a bit of time teaching my brother the joys of Final Girl. The demo was at UK Games Expo, and it was the most complicated set. Showed him the most basic, and now he's weighing up spending many monies. You basically just solved him a financial problem, Satan. Good work. Right, here we are. It's dark as fuck in here. One problem I have is I don't have any torches, so I keep having to use this lighter. Torches. I don't have any matches, so I keep having to use that fire starter thing. Look. I've got deer hides almost curing. A couple that are a bit further behind, but we've got 6 of those for the pants and the boots. To make the wolf armour, these are all curing. I've obviously got the monstrous moose hide as well, and the guts that I got from just the moose alone I think are going to cover this whole build. But I need, how many rabbit pelts was it? Am I blind? There. Rabbit skin hat, I need 3. And rabbit skin mitts, I need 4. So I need 7, and I've only got 1. Somewhere out here, I'm going to have to find 5 rabbits, and I can't for the life of me find them. So I think what we'll do today is, we'll go grab all of the notes and bits and bobs, and I'll keep coming back here to check on the curing and stuff. And I'll also hunt for rabbits while we're out there, so maybe we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Then, I think we'll go and get the detonators after the midstream break. What do you reckon? Bit of a warm-up. Have you tried that at work, just to see if Bezos is listening? What could I say to test him? Because if Twitch is... the thing is, though, is clips now, you might have noticed in the best of, if you haven't tried clipping yourself recently, have like an automated... subtitles thing, which is foolishly on by default. But I wonder if it's just that transcript thing that it's picking it from. But either way, they're listening, right? Which I suppose is fine. It's not the first time either. I introduced him to Button Shy's wallet games, and now he's got multiple of them as well. Just damaging his financial security. And honestly, Gwynblade's been doing that to me for years, so I guess good work. Right, first job. I think we've got like quite a lot of stuff to do, look, like lockers and caches and rumours and Dark Star, whatever, the blood-stained pages. I don't know what that is, but we do have a lot of markers on the map. Look, like for instance, there's some kind of a suspicious person in the bunkers there, and then there's convict caches and stuff. What I might do is like try and traverse this. I was worried about my talk. Try and traverse this south side of the map and get some of this stuff done while hoping to find the rabbits. And then I've got a legendary wolf to kill, and then it's getting the detonators. First, I'm going to potentially risk burning my house down so I can... There we go. Gave him his first for free, like traditional drug deal. You gave him a taste. You might also notice, everybody, that I've still got all of these moose quarters, and there's still a couple to pick up from the north. That moose is going to feed me for a very long time. Speaking of which, Shaggy Dan, good morning. I heard they added crack back to Palworld, so on a whim, after an intense gluten core day at the gym, I started a new world. I didn't stop for 11 hours. The crack is back. Jesus. That's a good thing, though, right? We all yearn for that one... Well, whatever hobby you've got, you all learn for that one thing that makes you just completely lose track of time, right? You're getting up early to play a bit before work. Right, let's look for rabbits all the way over to this. A suspicious person has been sighted. I think it's just a bunker to loot, but if that's true, I might find some matches to replace the ones I've sorely missed. So if you see the subtitles in real life, you know it's recording the clip. Wait, the subtitles in real life? Is that true? That means I can finally understand her when she gets angry and her accent goes all wappy. Can confirm, Palworld is digital meth. Palworld's like the... not to be reductive, but Pokemon-ish game, right? Still no fucking rabbits. Is it this way? No. Back round this side, and then I'm going up and going to go find this cache. And it's going to have in it... It's not going to have rabbit pelts in it. I don't know why I felt confident that it would. But it will have a bit of warmth. Although today is quite warm. It is only -6. Look at my fucking armour, by the way. I did finally replace... I found a hat between streams. But again, I just stuck around this lake, really. Just a little bit like north of the lake, but not far enough to see any areas we haven't seen before. And just messing about to the south. But I've not been back to the prison or anything. I've just been sort of hanging around this cabin. Below 20C this morning, say. Crikey. That's big coat weather nowadays. It's Ark with a Pokemon from Detroit skin. You played quite a lot of it, right, Chaz? I think you might be the only person I actually watched play it. It's good survival crafter with lots of automation and exploration on par with your first playthrough of Breath of the Wild. Some Pokemon type stuff sprinkled on top. Also, the Pokemon thing might be a little... So that was me being somewhat reductive. Can I... Did I put too much time into it? I may go back. Sounds like now's the time. Ooh, Mackenzie. Maybe this wasn't the most sensible path to take for this thing. But if somebody's got a hidden bunker up here, I want in and I want all of the contents. Pokemon from Detroit. Pokemon's got such a visual language that's so set in place right there. It's kind of hard to see past it, even with the later additions to the Pokemon roster. It's hard to just accept them for what they are because They're not that original. Like, I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, all games are like it, right? Like the art style in Burning Crusade is about 1% different from the art style in. Oh my! This is impossible. In the original game, but it's enough to completely put me up. It looks very much like Pokemon, but operates like any Collectum kind of style with arc mechanics. What mechanics of arc is it that... I'm so sick of Timberwolves. Do you reckon I can get down there? Do you reckon a man of my capabilities can make this while also fighting Timberwolves? If I could get into a place where they can't get to me, that would be good, because a death this early would be dumb. Apparently not. Fucking hell, I sprained my ankle. Can they get to me here? While I bandage? Sounds like they can. He doesn't know what's happening either, look, he's just as confused. Right, I'm going to try and fix this. No, I can't, 'cause oh! Okay. Bit of an emergency. Right. Oh my god. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Right, calm is what we need. That did nothing. I'm going to get bitten. I'm absolutely going to get bitten. Oh. Apparently that was enough to scare him off. Fuck off. I need to get into that thing and quickly. Did anybody see me throw the flare perfectly? It hit the fucking wolf in the face, but the wolf's fine with it.
Feels so good.
Yeah, neither do I, Mackenzie. But that wolf might have been bugged. I'm not sure. It just wasn't afraid of this flare one bit. That's fucked. Alright, well, if they've gone, I'm going to have to start fixing myself, because that was nasty. Let's fix the blood loss. Apparently I'm bleeding from the head. So then, good morning. 1 second, everybody. I'll go back to the messages. Just stared me down before I threw it. Yeah. That's me out of bandages now. Fucking hell, that was horrible. Antiseptic on the bite. Maybe there's certain wolves that say, fuck your fire, I've got teeth. Can I make a bandage? I mean, I might find bandages in the thingy, right? But this is going to take so many fucking painkillers. Alright, and then more painkillers. And then even more fucking painkillers. I've run out of painkillers. Jesus. Scrub and welcome to the stream. Very lost. I've just been mauled by wolves. Desperately trying to patch myself up because apparently there is a... I assume it's this way? There's some kind of bunker that's full of good goods. Look at my blood. Disgusting. It presents itself as Pokemon with guns, but the actual gameplay is more survival crafty than Pokemon-y. The pals you catch do different things at the tasks at the base, and if you set up your base correctly, they take care of almost all the tedious base building bits. Hang on, I'm just going to pray that there's some... I don't know why there'd be painkillers in here, but there might be. I just want to get to the bunker. There is absolutely nothing in here, it turns out. Fucking hell, fire. This was a bit of a rough start. I see you didn't do your ankle strengthening exercises this morning. I did not. Wait, Because I had that attack, does that mean all my gear's damaged? Because I really don't have a lot of... Yeah, it took a chunk out of my nice shirt. Alright, let's keep pressing on. You do have to sit there chopping wood for hours if you don't want to. 2 to 3 pals. Oh, so it's like an automation style game. That's quite a big thing, isn't it? Automation. Oh, this looks like the direction to the bunker. I didn't realise it was all that. Like satisfactory, yeah, potential automation. Get out of my bunker. Please. Let me get home. Not home, but to the bunker. Yeah, this is absolutely the way to it, isn't it? Torch is wearing down. Not got enough cloth to make bandages. I could make some beard dressing if we can find some of those things. I mean, there's the bunker. There's a deer there, but I don't need deer anymore. Alright. Let's all just sit for a moment. Hands together. Let's pray to Father Thomas that there's some bandages and some painkillers in here. JCBP.
Let's see if they left anything useful.
Okay. I'm immediately seeing firewood. Lots of old cans, some gunpowder, which I've been mostly using as a fire starter because I don't know how to make bullets, which would be a good thing for me to learn. Torch is wearing out. Let me light one off the other. Right, bandages, please.
Could end up being useful.
Oh, and rifle ammunition, that's massive. I'm happy. Your purist for automation games, give me Factorio or give me death. The factory must grow. What is the appeal of automation games? Oh, and there's the matches I needed. Alright, I'm happy. I may have been scratched up on my way here, but I'm getting stuff now. Tinder, Storm Lantern. Energy drink? I don't usually use energy drinks. I'm not seeing painkillers though, frustratingly. A couple of bandages and a lot of food. But there might be some painkillers in there. I guess they're just like heavy systems games, and the idea is that you just master the system eventually, right? Or have it working for you. Just efficiency.
Something's gotta go.
It's one massive puzzle with math and a satisfying measures of growth. Yeah, it's kind of a numbers go up kind of. What's that? Moose hide satchel. Simple moose hide satchel. That gives me 5 kilos of carry capacity. So what's my carry capacity up to now? 40. I'm happy with that, actually. Blackrock prisoner records. Board summary. Extensive evidence of both pre- and post-incarceration trauma. Spiral fractures of the humerus on both arms. What's humerus? Not this stream. Cervical ligament damage. Radiology studies suggest multiple shoulder dislocations and patient reports post-concussion syndrome. Recommend evaluation under compassionate release criteria. See the attached inmate history. Psychological surveys suggest very low risk of recidivism. I'm not surprised if he's been fucking knocked about that much in there. Oh my god.
Might have to drop some gear.
Oh, I'm getting ammunition. This is the best. And there's this note as well called Conspiracy Theories. Hopefully this is a good torch. It's not bad. Imagine if in Valheim your chickens could generate copper while you're out gathering iron. You don't have to go back and grind out content you've already done. You can focus on the new stuff. Yeah, I can see that's the appeal for other players, right? I'm one of them people that starts to lose interest in gameplay being diminished slightly. I'm a very hands-on kind of person, but I can definitely see the appeal for others. It's in your arm. It's the bit that connects the shoulder to the elbow. So what? This whole muscle? Is that what you mean? Is it a muscle? Don't worry about conspiracy. Handwritten notes mentioning various local conspiracy theories. Those lights keep coming back over and over, and they never stop. Ever since that first night, the wolves are strange. It's got to be down to something at Blackrock, but I don't know. It's all getting fuzzy around the edges. I keep dreaming of the sea, being back on the water again. See myself tumbling down the mountain. I can't stop. The river swallows me up. Never should have stayed round here after I got out. It was like a big hole, and now I'm sat on the edge of it looking back down where I already was. Like the doc said back then, keep writing. If you're writing, you're breathing. Okay. Alright, one of our jobs done, and I actually managed to get myself a whole bunch of shit that I needed while we were in here. That's good. Let's bandage. Oh, it's a bone, I see. Sound like they were... Oh, that's... I need something for the pain stab. Is there any other pain relief? Ah, reishi tea. Could make some reishi tea to get rid of the pain. I suppose it's free, right? Do I have any mushrooms? I think I have some mushrooms back at the cat. Oh, I've got some mushrooms. Good. Alright, let's go find somewhere to make a fire. Not seen anything else while we're in here. I was hoping to get more cloth. Oh, some matches too. Lovely. I don't want to break down the shelf. Places to be. Alright then. Let's maybe go to Cook's Farm. And I'll try and cook myself up some pain relief, because unfortunately I still never managed to get painkillers in there, annoyingly. I'm still looking out for rabbits. So if I can get all this stuff crafted today, then I no longer fear the outside world. Apart from, you know, the bears and the wolves and the moose and the cold and the wind and the starvation and stuff. Timberwolf, what are you doing? Probably one of the ones I spooked earlier, right? Right, back to the farm. So much shit on me now. That backpack's top though, an extra 5 kilos of carry capacity. Although what sense does that really make? Because if the limiting factor to carrying as much stuff as you want is weight that Mackenzie can't or Astrid can't carry, it's not inventory space as much as it is weight, then what fucking difference does having an extra bag get you? I think these Timberwolves are still spooked by me. They are. Alright, I can get to the farm safely. Automation seems like a back feature of Palworld to me. I'm a big base builder, so my builds always turn into a self-sustaining farm where I can set things to be done, explore, and come back to completed items. I guess that adds like a whole... There's the fan. You better not be hostile. I've just cleared out a load of Timberwolves. Please don't give me more. Yeah. Like, automation, I imagine, adds an extra element of, like, depth to the... How have I not got any fucking tinder when I walked past tons of it out there? Fuck. I can make tinder, I think. I can, but I need a stick. Right, let's go find a stick. Heading out here to get some good loot now. Definitely easier to carry more weight with a bag than in one's arms or pockets. Better bag makes it easier to carry more stuff than... Yeah, I suppose. I guess it's like there's like weight distribution and stuff that you can consider. It. Right, let's make some tinder plugs. Thankfully, I'm warm enough on a day like today that I don't have to worry too much about freezing to death. What do I have in terms of water? 1.8 litres. I'm still in pain from that wolf attack. See, I've been using gunpowder as an accelerant. I know it's probably not sensible, but damn, is it effective.
Looks like it worked.
Alright, Mackenzie, calm down. What is... And fire logs are good. So, what did I want to do? Oh, I need to make some mushrooms, don't I? Painkiller. Natural painkillers. We don't need to prepare these. I do like how you can be self-sustaining with stuff like this. This.
Joke of the day from George. Why
Okay.
did the car go inside the house? A bush threw it in.
I don't get it. Help. I just realised I had the wrong tea. Let me just grab some rose hips. Was he cracking up laughing as a result of it, Trim? What's the generation below Generation Alpha? He was. Did you like that one? Maybe it's too advanced for us. I don't think this is going to do anything for me, is it? No, that's the natural antibiotic. Gwynblade, good afternoon. I'm one of those grown men who inexplicably carry a backpack around with them at all times despite not being at work. What are those people up to? Streamers, I reckon. Alpha ends in 2024, so what's the one after Alpha? Just for the record, I don't believe in any of this stuff either. You don't have to let me know, everybody, but still. Trim, thank you for 93 months of Prime. Bravo. I hope they do end up getting called that. Bravo, that's fucked. Right. I used quite a few torches in that exchange. Let's plan where we're going next. Still can't find rabbits, by the way, but I guess we'll head down here now and get this cash. Generation Bravo's top. Drop that, drop that, drop that. So that should lower our now extensive weight. 40 is brilliant. Plus 10, I'm guessing, from well fed, right? Amazing. Okay, what's shite in here that I can eat now? Pork and beans. Let's cook them. So if I drink that now, that should get rid of the... It did. Are we back to rude health? We are, lovely. Right, that wolf attack was unwelcome, but it did help. Let's have... Right, these pork and beans are at 26% quality. They can't give me food poisoning if I cook them properly, right? Surely. Well, I hope the next generation is der equality. Yeah? Gender... Right, No. But then what would we have to argue about? The World Cup's finished. And if those were equal, then we won't have anything to bicker about and be smug about online. Look, Gwynblade can explain the joke, though. He's down with the children. He's going down for... Nah. Right. I'm going to take an anus load. I'm going to do the torch trick. I'm sure people find things to be smug about online, absolutely. We all do it. I like this torch. I don't know if it's sensible, but it gives me the tiniest little bit of temperature. Plus it gives me light. Plus in Blackrock it's been a nightmare for wolves, so it gives me at least something to chuck in their faces. But it probably scares off the rabbits. 30 minutes left on that fire, that's fine. What time of day is it? Just after midday? Let's go here. And I need rabbits. Again, I think this map is just so absolutely rammed with wolves that finding rabbits is impossible. More mushrooms there if I need them. I thought Gwynblade was down with the sickness. It's not a sickness, it's a condition. Similar name though. I found out recently that Disturbed were a real band and not a massive joke. Well, I think you might have been bamboozled there, Gwynblade. I've seen no evidence. Thought he was down with the trumpets. Wasn't that a song? What's that from? Tried really hard to make a point about not being smug online, only to realise to my horror that I've become smug about not being smug online. That is a trap all too familiar. As you've probably seen me fall in plenty of times. Some of their covers are genuinely good, like Land of Confusion. Yeah, that's their kind of genesis, isn't it? I'm down at the bottom of the garden, among the birds and the bees. Now that is a musical reference that only the elite will get. If you don't read Gwynblade's second sentence, that is. Poddington peas. Okie doke. All your favourites. Hello dear, I've been on a killing spree of you in the past, but I'm not anymore, unless you're a rabbit. I've just not seen rabbits in this area, but I really want the... Where's this cache? Down this way somewhere. I really want the rabbit gloves and hat. I keep getting them over and over, and I could probably do without them, but I just like the idea of gearing up. It's hunting in this game. It's satisfying. Ooh, I feel I might have gone the wrong way here for this. I think it's up there, is it? Almost certainly near those wires. Shit. Let's go this way. I feel bad looting all that food. I know there's nobody else in this game because it's a fucking single-player video game, but like the idea that I've got all this moose meat that's going to last me for ages and I'm scraping all of the like cans and boxes of food and chocolate bars and stuff. Do you know what I'm surprised there isn't in this game? I'm surprised you don't get some kind of like stomach issues from only eating meat, right? Or only eating cattails, or only eating whatever. If the developers could hear me now, they'll probably add it. I think they're about as malicious as Topless. Have you heard you can actually live stream on Twitch? You don't have to upload pre-recorded stuff anymore. What do you mean live? As in... So I'd actually be sat here while all you lot are commenting in real time? Shit. Okay, that was successful just off a basic torch, but I don't know how the rest of it's going to go. Just be aggressive. Nice. I just frightened off a Timberwolf pack with a basic torch. I'm happy with that. If that's possible, I'm doing that again. Construction workers have been eating your diet for decades and they seem fine. Fizzy pop and raw meat. Is it seriously true that they're going to delete Twitch accounts of people who don't stream? Yeah, you have to have streamed, I think, in the last 12 months, I think. Right, where's this? Is it straight up? How the fuck am I going to get up to that? This game's asking too much of me. Dumb if they do good, but no. You got to contribute, right? Coffeeton, good afternoon. Imagine not streaming. I know. We did meet a guy once, didn't we, that watches Twitch and doesn't actually stream a couple of months ago. Which is kind of fucked, but I suppose it's not really a sustainable thing now. Oh, here we go. Lovely. I mean, we joke, but that stat does exist where if you've got like, what is it, Trim? Was it you that was talking about it? I can't remember. If you've got like 5 viewers, you're in the top 1% on Twitch. It just goes to show how many accounts go live on this website. Or it's like 5 or 10 viewers or something, you're in the top. 11 viewers puts you in the top 3%, that's it, yeah. That's mad. If you ask me where this channel's sat, I'd say, like, top 50% of the push. But that's fucked. Hello, top streamer man, and I always thought you were a bot. If AI gets to the point where I can just have a day off and just let
Let's hope I never have to use this on anyone.
auto stubble take over. Imagine. Would any of us disagree with that? Razor, good afternoon. I'm at the bottom, sorry for the set stuff. Are them socks any good? Decent climbing socks. 0.7 to 0.4. Oh, they're an upgrade. I'll take that. Then give me... Did I get... I don't know if I even got the cash while I was up here. Got to go to here to swap them, haven't I? 0.5 to 0.5. 92%. Nice. Good pair of socks. That's what we all get up in the morning for. Does it include how many hours per day they have to stream in the stat? I don't think so. I think it's just channels that go live. I didn't just loot this, didn't I? Yeah. So that should be off the map now, right? It is. We're ticking off jobs to do. We've not been eaten by wolves, and I still can't find any fucking rabbits. Surely this area is nice, long and flat. And full of rabbits. I want rabbits! They're like the tutorial animal that you kill 50 of before you practice. Killing anything that can fight back. And I can't find the bastards, let alone skin them. Having an average of 11 on Twitch puts you roughly in the top 3 to 5% of all active. Okay, wolves just killed a deer there, if you was wondering what that sound was. I'd usually have been excited for that, because it was one extra deer that I could go and get another pelt, but I actually don't need deer now. I'm going to let that wolf have its meal, and I'm going to head to the substation. Try and find rabbits. I want to get 5 rabbit pelts before the midstream break. Oh yeah, that wolf's still scared of me, so I actually spooked it off its meal. You thought it was your dog bitching? That was, it was... Okay, that's a timber wolf. That's a lot of fucking... Actually, this might teach me a way up. Yeah, if they're coming this way, there might actually be a way down to that thing. Right, I'm going to use the default torch tactic and see if it actually works, or whether that was a coincidence. Go on. Nice. That took, what, 20% of the morale off? Oh, no, 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 no. Alright. That cost me a few bullets to spook them. Or a bullet, but we got quite a few. Oh, fuck, I actually pinged him as well. Look at the blood trail. He's going to die in the wilderness somewhere once he's bled out. Again, if they would just not attack me. Boo. If they'd just not attack... I just had a rabbit die. Rabbits! I've had another one die. Oh, there is rabbits. Right, no, wait. If that wolf could kill these rabbits for me. Nice. Look at the other one just wandering towards it. Fucking brainless animal. Right, don't let the wolf eat it because I need the pelt. You're not another pack, are you? You're a massive pack. That was dumb. Why do you wear a wolf behind me? I think because you got your headphones on backwards, Razor. Whoa! Back off, big ass. Nice. I can't believe this tactic works. They're still scaring the rabbits. This is so dumb. Nice, just a little bit left. Oh, you fucking hell, he just got me. Alright. I took a couple of scratches, but they're gone. Holy shit! If nature would just let me desecrate it, then I wouldn't have to kill animals that don't know any better. Stumbler 2026. Listen, I'm out here as close to nature as you can get right now. In fact, I could do with some sticks. Fucking little rabbit bastards. Ooh, the frame rate's gone all choppy. I see that as well, if you're wondering. It's not actually permadeath, Razor. I'll play any old shit on permadeath, but not this. I'm frightened to death of this game, for good reason. Right, temperature's nice. Oh, is the tag actually permadeath? Yeah, it probably is permadeath. I forgot about that. Right. Give me this pelt. Where's the camera going? Will you learn to forgive me, Razor? Wait, tell me that's not another These fucking Timberwolves are ridiculous today. I just want one rabbit. That one I've got the pelt off. What I'm worried about, though, is if they do manage to get little hits in on me. That was dumb, that was dumb, that was dumb. For some reason, looking in that direction kills the frame rate, I don't know why. Okay, these are a bit hard here. Look, when I look in that direction, it's struggling to load something. This is going to take an 8. I'm going to have to get banging, aren't I? Yeah, these aren't spooking at all. Alright. I can't look in that direction, though. That hurt it. Yeah, alright. That upset it. I don't like the torch, but it's not going to be lit forever. How many Timberwolf packs has this been today? Stay there. Just stay there. This must be 5 or 6 Timberwolf packs. Or just one very bull-headed one, yeah. Okay, it's starting to work now. I just want that rabbit. Why do I have to fight half the fucking wilderness? Oh, that was a bad shot. I can't keep doing this either. Ammo's not unlimited in this. Yes, I know. I'll deal with you in a minute. How did I fix this issue last week? I'm so bad at shooting. That was a bad time to reload. Yeah, change your fucking tune now, aren't you? Sorry about that. Seems like they're shooting the ones that are already running isn't changing the math. Right, put the torch out. Yeah, I think I was just missing. I think there's a little bit of like spooking you can do. I'm not taking any shit about bad at throwing stones in this game. Alright, while that rabbit calms down, let's deal with our stats. What's there? I'm really good at shooting in video games because of my military knowledge and girlfriend. Do I fucking smell or something? Did I just see a rabbit chasing a wolf? God damn it. Well, let's just sit and be calm, eat something. Once I've got this rabbit pelt, I think we'll go to the substation and try and spend the night there. We'll eat some of these cattails. Let this rabbit come back. So if you're wondering, I'm trying to make the rabbit skin hat, the rabbit skin gloves, the wolf pants, the wolf boot, no, deer pants, deer boots, and wolf jacket. When we did that for Astrid, I basically invalidated the entire cold, and I'd like to do that again. I have everything, pelt-wise, apart from rabbits. I need 4 more. And it does feel like a bit of a waste of ammunition when I could just hit my shots like this. You ready? Gonna have to do this the sneaky way. Oh, don't whinny at me like that. No. Okay. And that's the rabbits that I needed. Let's go to the substation. It's the only rabbits I'm going to get, I assume. Maybe if I sleep at the substation and then we'll come back tomorrow and there'll be another 2 and then it just leaves me 2. But there is that we'll get in the morning as well. So at least I know now that there are rabbits near the substation. There are notes section in this game, I seem to remember. Substation, northwest, right? Northeast. Done. I'm going to map everywhere I know there's rabbits. This fucking thing reloaded after all them shots that didn't do anything with any value. Down to, what's that, 8 ammo in it now. Right, how did I get up here? It's funny, I was watching Shroud play Halo, you know, that new remaster. And he's so good at shooting in video games that it didn't look fun for him. Does that make sense? I massively respect him. I'm not saying getting good at shooting games is bad or anything, obviously not, but he was just bipping everything. There was like no tension in the gameplay or anything because he was so good. That's you and life in general. What, getting shot by Canadians? Is that what you're referring to? So good at everything that life's boring. Okay, it's a bit fucking dark in here. Tell you what I might do. I might do a little bit of... I don't know if you can actually skin rabbits. Tell you what I'll do. Let me come out here. Well, Canadians are hunting people for sport again, yeah. Is there any games set in Canada? I don't know if I'd play one. It's all just cold, isn't it? I'm going to use my basic matches, but I'm going to be lighting the fire for a while, so I'll use cedar firewood. It sounds like a medication, doesn't it? Taking cedar firewood for a bad neck. Imagine having that personality as a skull modifier in what races. Holding him back. Hang on, where's all that? Oh, fucking hell, I put all the good firewood away, didn't I, like an idiot? I might be able to chop some of this stuff up for firewood, though. It's worth saying in Shroud's case, just for the record, he's got no ego with it or anything like that. He's actually quite modest, but yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of the time, in single-player games, a lot of the tension comes from not being quite able to master the challenges with ease, right? And then that's where the gameplay comes in. I lit a fire for a specific reason. What was it? Oh yeah. So I'm going to butcher this. Then I'll take the meat and we'll take the hide. And that's got me to 3 of 7. So I need another 4. And the meat can go straight on the fire. Add a bit more of this reclaimed wood to the fire. We'll eat that, lovely. I might boil some water and stuff and then we'll go to sleep. I didn't bring the cooking pot out with me. Why am I carrying all these fucking cans? Boil. Melt some snow and boil. Let's drop a few of these cans. Put them up there, stay tidy. Be a trip hazard otherwise. Got a rabbit carcass there too. Watching Shroud learn Rainbow Six Siege was really funny. What was he bad at it? Or quick to learn? Right. Let's go inside. Can I get some torches from this? You tend to have a lot more strategy in games compared to in that game compared to traditional shooters. Shroud just ignored all of it and mowed everyone down. Incredible. That might be a similar point actually, Sothan, to what I was saying about his experiences in Halo. Like, there's all these complex mechanics that make the legendary difficulty really like interesting and like tactical and that kind of thing. Yeah, he was so fucking good at it with Shroud that he just shot everything. He immediately shot up to a crazy high. I'll bet that upset quite a few though. Yeah. Translatable skills are real. You get that a lot, don't you, where people are like, yeah, you might be good at your thing, but you try my thing and whoa, you'll get a rude surprise. And then they go and try your thing and just absolutely just make it look invalid. Invalidate your struggles, I should say. Right, these ragged cargo pants, I'm going to harvest them because I need the cloth. I think more people are excited. Shroud's really popular, so it doesn't exactly have much controversy. Absolutely, yeah. Gloves, I assume that's what took the damage. What do I repair? No. I think gloves and hat, right, they probably might be, theoretically, the best things. It's so too fucking dark to repair it. Oh, it is quite dark, actually. You know what, game, I'll give you that. Before I sleep, am I good with calories and stuff? Yeah. It says there anyway, right? Plus 5 degree warmth bonus in this pen. Yeah, I was thinking about this the other day, like, I think everybody is a controversial figure now, right? Because there is always, in any walk of life, there is always, or I should say, with anything, there is always 5% of people that absolutely hate that person, right? And of course, as we all know, they're more likely to be the ones that write comment and stuff. So, and this isn't to say that there aren't people that are genuine controversial, but if you hate a person, you could find a community to hate them with you. To the point where if you exist in a place where there is a lot of that kind of dislike of people, everybody is a controversial figure, right? What if you just didn't listen to those 5%? In gaming, as I mean, you all agree with this, but it's just a nice way to say it. Pre-2005, there was always people that hated specific games, right? But they just ranted and raved to themselves, and nobody ever heard it. So it was easy to ignore that 5% if the other 95% really enjoyed something, right? But instead of calling that 5%, like we did in 2005 or whatever, just angry weirdos, now we call that 5% that goes too far and acts irrationally the community. Right? How many times does there's when you've upset that angry 5%, does it get called the community of X game? And I miss that pirate guy. Oh, pirate software. Good larker. And the 5% is the only group that talks, yeah. I don't hate him, but I think it's sad that he spent all that time becoming successful, which I could do easily, but I just couldn't be bothered, yeah. And I've decided that it's easier for me to hate him and chastise him than it is to admit the fact that I failed at trying to do what he does. Not sure if it's still going on, but Reddit was having problems with snark subreddits being created, which led to things like death threats and foaming at the mouth crazies being hyper concentrated, yeah. And now they're called the community of whatever, right? Like if I had a massive bust-up with Sothan, for example, and everybody here thought Sothan was acting irrationally, it would be like saying that because Sothan was the one that spoke out about me the most... Free rabbit, I just walked into this. It'd be like saying that Sothan is a representation of the entire Doomhaus, but it's just because he's the only one that's going around talking shit about me. Okay, I only need 3 more rabbits. Psychology studies say that most hate comes from jealousy. It does feel a bit like that, right? I mean, there is legitimate reasons to dislike some people, but... yeah, again, whenever there's somebody that's doing a serious amount of criticising of someone that looks relatively innocuous, I'm always fascinated about... I just want to learn everything about them, because those people are fascinating to me. So, welcome to the stream and good morning. How's things? I'm freezing to death trying to find rabbits. I need... what do I need now? 3? 3. Good afternoon. Those 10 jokes are against terms of service that I'm dying to make right then. Take them to the Doomhaus Snark subreddit. Right, I'm going back inside to warm up, but today is cold as arseholes out here, so... I don't know how much use I can get out of this day, but I spent too long harvesting that rabbit. Let's warm up for an hour. Actually, I don't think an hour is going to warm me up. Okay, fire is cold out there. But the first couple of hours of every day seems to be the coldest, right? It just makes me think, we haven't had any Doomhaus drama in a good while. Anyone feel like being a crazy and vocal race? There's a reason for it. Oh, now there's a blizzard out there. There's a reason, Sothan, because it went mental, didn't it, during COVID, and I had to speak to people directly and ask them to either cut us some slack and do their arguing elsewhere, or find somewhere else. And then since that one day, we've not had any trouble. It's been 4 years. The only thing people hate more than someone being handed success on a plate is someone achieving it from the same position as them. Yes. Yeah, you get a lot of that. I mean, Twitch is rife with it, right? Any plots to kill the king, or complaining about how people are invading Germany after tanking us for a while? Tanking you? Sloshed British man plays My Summer Car for a decade, then vows to kill the king. There's your conspiracy. I mean... For the record, I have no plans to hurt His Royal Majesty or whatever. Or tanking for us, I'm with you. My mind went straight to cats, so... yeah, no, I get you now, I get it. But... a rule appeared in 2022. I'm with you, so, but in 2022 there was a rule where I joked about if the Queen dies, the losing team gets 25 points. And it was a joke, and she was in fine health at the time, albeit an old lady. And I said, alright, then if the ruling monarch of Britain dies, the losing team gets 25 points. She fell ill within 5 days and died within 10. And the Greens got 25 points and won the year by 1 at the end. And that rule is still in place, so technically, while I have no ill will towards His Royal Highness Majesty of Royal Highness of Windsor, it would benefit the Oranges. It was at that moment that the plot was hatched. It was a joke that activated all the green sleeper agents, yeah. That's a conspiracy I can get behind. Been winning ever since. Ah, they didn't get 2024 offers though, did they?
Aha, here it is.
Do you see what I just got? Yeah. Holy fuck, it's cold. What do I have in terms of firewood?
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
What am I doing? I'm nervous. Okay, I've got a little bit. Can maybe warm up. It's sheltered from the wind down here, but only just. I need tinder. I mean, I can make tinder, but I'm going to take a little bit of cold damage. Stop trying to French English royalty. These are all... This is bullshit you lot are coming up with, not me. If Twitch is listening, which they are, because now I can say, Twitch, clip this. But it will. No, don't clip that, because...
Freezing.
Right, I'm going to use gunpowder as accelerant. You know, it's not safe. Yeah, it's true, so I think you can do it now. So I think it's part of the transcript, auto-transcript thing that Twitch does now. Do you know where you might have seen in the best of where there's subtitles on clips and stuff, which means that it's always, essentially, this is going to sound conspiratorial, but it's always listening to what you say now, or it's recording the transcript. So you can say Twitch clip that, and it's going to be able to actually clip what you're asking it to clip. It'll do it automatically. Well, let's add all of these sticks. It's not bad, right? I need to get out of this blizzard. It's just because the noise is doing my head in. It's not too loud, is it? You'd tell me. It's meant to be quite loud. Is it good? So yeah, I appreciate it. I have games turned up really loud in my ear for the sake of immersion. So it's quite loud for me at the moment, but it's making me feel more desperate to get out of this situation, which is what you want, right? Right, how long's left on the fire? 3 hours. I'm going to sleep for 3 hours, then we're going to gun it back to the... not sleep, I'm going to wait. Then I'm going to gun it back to the substation. In fact, now I'm warm, can I make some coffee as well to warm my stomach up a bit? do this reishi tea. 7 minutes. That warmed up? Yeah. Okay, then I'm gonna... Oh, the torch won't work, will it? Because it's too windy. Right. I need these rabbits. I have the game on mute and 2 podcasts played at 2 times speed and a fidget spinner in my underpants to keep focused. Who was talking about that race? Oh, it was Siddles in D&D. He's saying he has to have like 3 or 4 things on screen or he can't focus on one. What have we done to ourselves? You're the same as I, yeah? If you only have one thing, you can't focus on it, so you have to have 3 or 4 things so you can focus on one. Right, quick check if there's any rabbits down here, but I don't think rabbits are out in this weather. I might be able to push on a little bit further. Nah, there isn't really anyway. I don't want to go to Jailer's Residence because that's just Wolves City. Or Wolverhampton as we call it. Let's go back to the substation and try and ride out the weather. Has the blizzard just passed? God, it must be fucking windy. That thing passed quick. I've got 3/4 of temperature left, and I wouldn't mind getting back now, although maybe the rabbits have come out because the weather's cleared slightly. 3 rabbits and I'm done. What time is it? I wouldn't mind getting back to the camp on the lake, actually. And if I can get back there, then we'll have the midstream break there and I can go north and we'll start working on this legendary wolf after the break. Is there anything else on this side of the map while I'm up here? Nothing up there, nothing there, nothing there. We did a good sweep there. So if I can get back to Bricklayer's Retreat where all the wolf stuff is, then we can just press north and go get the detonators. Only have the spinner thing going on. We'll wear it out at the base. Alright, up the hill. Doing alright. I could maybe, now the wind's calmed down, get used to some of these torches. Good. I've got water back at the Bricklayer's Retreat. I've got, obviously, meat. Found your fidget toy the other day. I'm not going to make a clitoris joke. You all might think I would, but I'm not going to make it. Because I am a mature adult. Kit, make it for me so I feel better. Thinking of bringing it back to put the vape back down. Okay, I wish I had now. It's funny with that second sentence. You can't just shout bean, I suppose it works. Eric, good morning. Eric, you're Canadian. Where do you find rabbits? I asked Gwynblade, but he slaughtered me at Touch the Hutch. Oh, on the ground, of course. I've been looking up there for their nests, but to no avail. Kitten. Sorry, she's lowered the tone. Ah, fuck ass. Alright, I'm using the default torch method as pioneered by me an hour ago. Turns out Timberwolves are actually big babies when it comes to default torches. Quick, 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 quick. No! Okay, that torch has gone out.
get wolfed.
I'm gonna. Oh, God.
Wanna do this?
Idiot. I'm an idiot. Better. Okay, they're at about half morale.
Like that?
Fucking hell, that made me jump that. Okay, default torch tactic. Shite. One thing for it. No!
Come and eat me.
Oh, it hit my hat off. Okay, they're scared. That was really fucking costly. Oh, so much stuff took so much. Eric, my Canada hat fell off. I was wearing that in honour of your Human Fall Flat run. Yeah, the trouble is in terms of the open field comment, Blackrock is really like built up and a lot of this, if you know what I mean, as opposed to many wide open areas. I'm trying to build all of the new armour, which would be a nice thing to build now, but unfortunately the hat is the thing I need to build first, or craft, and I've just lost my other one. Draven, thank you for the bits. Good lord, that was tense. Am I going again? At least this is just a single wolf and not a timber wolf, though. I'm burning through so many matches. 2 wolves. I'm gonna die. I might actually die here. No! After all that! Oh, that's my 4th death in this entire fucking playthrough. I don't know what we've learnt so then. We've learnt that every now and again you'll throw a torch at a wolf and it'll just bounce off its head. Oh yeah, reload the gun. That would have helped. I'd only just got away from 1 pack of wolf bastards and another... Oh god, now I've got to do this whole Timberwolf section again. Actually, maybe not. Can I get back to the old substation for the midstream break? Quick, they're coming, aren't they? Or I'm not fucking about this time, I'm going... Marine flare. These, I know you very much don't like. Correct? Polo, welcome to the stream. These are just wolves, they aren't timber wolves. Yeah, so my usual tactic of throwing a torch at their faces puts them off, but that one didn't put nothing off. Can't believe the fucking that's first gun jam we've got as well, right? It's like the time Trim fell over outside of a knocking shop when he was just passing by and his trousers flew off. How did that happen? Just them tied round a lamppost. Okay, this is another timber wolf. This is getting a bit excessive. Okay, yes, thank you very much. Fuck off. I'm really banking on this being the direction I think I'm going. Where am I? Where's the substation? I'm miles away from the substation. I fucked this up massively. That's a lot of fucking wolves. Go, 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 go. Shit, the flare went out. Okay, this is quite good. I'm putting some distance, but never mind. Pop another one, pop another one. Why is it not in my hand? I just selected it and it's not in my hand. Good tactic. Actual good tactic. Right, back in the substation. Oh. Fourth fucking death. Blackrock is fucking mental for wolves. Absolutely ridiculous. That does mean, though, because I died, that I have my Canada hat back, I suppose. So briefly, that was no longer with us, but we've got it back, and it's warm in here, and it's safe in here, and it's just in time for the midstream break. Right, I'm going to go grab a drink. Might have to listen to Mackenzie puffing and panting, so what I'm going to do is put some music on. There you go. All this for some rabbits. Did I even get many? I know that thing's on screen for now, but I got 2.
Whiskey and coke after that death.
Bleach. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Spam.
That is a good story, Kitten, but I said do everything Eric says. I've seen nobody do that. He made it very clear. Cheeky, good afternoon and welcome to the stream and thank you for the spam. Azar, thank you for the spam. For bits. Right. Somehow, I've just had my 4th death of the playthrough. This whole area is an absolute wash with timberwolves. I could go up here.
Twat.
True, actually. Through here, and then try and skirt down these rocks to get to the bridge, and then back to the bricklayer's retreat. I got chased in here by timberwolves. Paula says Pepsi Max Cherry, Kitten says Tropical, Sothan says Cloudy Lemonade, Alkarian says Diet Coke, Cheeky says Cream Soda, Azar says Twisted Fruit, Neffers, welcome to the stream, says Vinto, Eric says Twisted Fruit. No one can do it like Eric, so we all decided it wasn't worth trying. Oh, that was a splash.
Cheers.
I'll take that. Sut, thank you very much for the big bits. Thank you, Sut. That pays for all of the... that helps ease all of the mental anguish I just went through with the fucking timberwolves. So that's very generous. I massively appreciate that. Was that a satisfying splash? Neffers, good afternoon. Thank you, Sut. Alright, the weather's calmed. The wolves have gone. Everybody follows Sut, actually. I should have said that. Click Sut's name, give him a follow. I feel like this game has been cheap with all of the wolf spam. There's so many wolves in Blackrock, it's daft. I'm going to go and try, because it was working before. Just because it didn't work in that particular instance, I'm not going to give up, and I'm going to try just the default torch tactic. Because it worked on all the other Timberwolf packs. There's no reason it can't work on all these as well. I got to the bridge before and got met with 2 wolves and got killed by one. It was awful. The answer, everybody, is... Oh, that's a finesse. Lovely. Lovely. Professor Pepic. I'm kidding in case anyone takes me seriously. That hasn't actually met it. Yeah, it's the shoot thing is a quote from golf. Can always look so refreshing. It's a sign that marketing works on us, right? Okay. Bit further north, this is good. Got a quick save regularly just in case they get me again. There's a rope to climb there. I've never seen that before. See that there, right in the middle? Kind of interested what's up there, but I've got a lot to do. I want to go and get this legendary wolf thing. Just in case there is any rabbits in a direction I've never been in before, I'm going to go and try and climb this rope. It looks like quite a big one. Should be alright energy-wise. Maybe the rabbits put this rope up here because this is where their lair is. Right, I've got to get to the top before that thing wears to 0. All in a day's work for Mackenzie. Right, what's up here to make that climb worth it? Does that just get me back to the... Well, technically it is around the wolves. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to the prison briefly. Just to that little open area bit. Oh my fucking... Right, this is what was supposed to happen before. See that? Now that wolf's put off for a while. And then there's another wolf. See? Now you tell me, all of you that watched me die on that wolf back there, why that didn't happen. I wonder if there's a mechanic where if you throw the torch in the direction of a wolf, it's spooked by it, but if you hit it, it enrages it, maybe. We've been shit at the game and luck. I think in this instance, I might have been actually too good. Because in my effort to throw the torch at the wolf, I think I might have hit it and angered it. Whereas being that precise might be a bad thing. Does that make sense? Like in all my attempts at throwing torches at wolves and them completely missing, they've actually served me better. It was a deer. Salty. Alas. See this, Eric, this looks like where you'd see rabbits, right? Flat, wide open areas. But no rabbits. Did it nip me on the way past? I didn't see myself take any. I didn't see the pop-up that says, like, you've been slashed. Repetitive methods maybe become less effective. Maybe. Yeah, like, I wonder if that one wolf I've tried to scare it with fire multiple times and it just had enough of my bullshit. One of them bit you on its way past as it was scared, took you. Oh, and yeah, under that timber wolf attack before, yeah. That is true. Right, I'm going to snip in here because I got a lot of food from all of those supply caches and stuff. And that bunker, so I'm going to drop some food here, which was supposed to be my main base, but I've spent so much time hunting that it hasn't been. Food. Let's sort by quality. I'll put the best stuff away. I'll keep. Oh, I need more coffee than that actually. Keep that out. So I've still got a couple of cattails, right? That reduces the weight. Tell you what, while I'm in here and it's warm, put this torch out just for a bit. I'm going to do some repairs. Because I have a feeling that my hat got slapped off before, because it's on death's door, look. Can I repair that now? Yeah. Got a little bit of cloth and a sewing kit, so let's get some repairs done. Night's about to fall as well, it might be sensible to sleep in here. The Mackinaw jacket gives 0.71 compared to this plaid shirt that gives 0.5. It is in better condition though. We just do the comparison. 0.9 for that, so this would be the swap that I'm aiming to make. This one is an upgrade on wind protection, and that's it. Yeah, I think I can afford to scrap that. This one. To get the cloth and then use that cloth to repair one of the others. Good. Oh, but my gloves, look. I think gloves are the first thing to go. Gloves and hat, I think, are the two things that should always be prioritised, because if you don't have one pair of gloves or one hat, you end up with frostbite risk, and that's deadly. Let's do a repair on the gloves. Is there anything now that I'm not wearing? That thing. They're quite good though. Not as good as the two things I'm currently wearing. This hat's top. Look at 2 degrees temperature bonus. Let's harvest the scarf. None may challenge the brotherhood. And then... Good, so... I feel like this jacket is probably the thing I should repair next. It's going to take 2 fucking cloth to repair it though. I don't have anything else I can break down, do I? That's got it back up to 68. Don't like that. Oh, I can repair that as well. I didn't realise I had so much cloth. Lovely. Never mind, panic over. I can repair everything. Good. And that puts me on nothing is in danger of breaking. That feels good. It's dark in here now as well. Warm though, so I don't have to worry about the temperature. I've got no water here though, so I'm going to have to drink some shite. Are these up there all mine, aren't they? I'll put that in there for lack of any idea of where else to put it. And then... Wait, is that both my sewing kits almost knackered? I just saw. Shit. Do I not have another sewing kit? Might have one in here. What would that be? Here, wouldn't it? No? Here? Yeah. Do I have another sewing kit? Yep. Take that with us. And... What did I come in here for? Food. Water. Fizzy pop. There we go. One of them. One of them. And that should do us. So then I can... I'm going to sleep now. In the fire. 11 hours? I'll be hungry when I wake up, but not hungry enough to lose any bonuses. I think I'm going to be thirsty, actually, and lose everything. Potentially. Oh, fuck yeah, I lost it. Oh, I didn't lose that much health, actually. Right, I'm going to aim to get some rabbits on the way north, but it's not going to be my primary focus now. As much as I'd like to get that stuff made. Do you think maple syrup or condensed milk gets me... No, it does get me thirst. Hang on, what's condensed milk? In my... I've only just read that for the first time. In my mind, I thought it was powdered milk, and I was just eating the milk powder as like a non-perishable source of calories. So it is actually liquid... I don't know what condensed milk is, I've just realised. It's like a thick milk, and it's really sweet. So it is a liquid. What's it used? Is it? I'm assuming it's more of a cooking ingredient than anything. Oh, so I've been saving condensed milk, thinking it was powdered milk. I just misread it all that time ago. Thinking it was, again, like a non-perishable thing. Key lime pie uses it. Oh, so it's used for baking and making... Okay, so it's more of an ingredient than a... I guess that does explain why it's, like, very calorie-rich in this then, right? Calorie-dense, I should say. Because if I'm eating a full tub of something that's supposed to be a baking ingredient, I can imagine that's a lot of calories to take in one go. Right. Get back to the bricklayer's retreat. And survive. Got plenty of old torches, got flares, got all sorts of stuff. I just need to make it to the bridge. Did Justin Timberlake say that once? Can hear wolves off to the east. There is obviously one over there to the west. Is this a timber wolf attack? Sounds like just a normal wolf. I'm recycling the torch just in case it's timber wolves. Just a normal wolf. Yeah. I think aiming at the head of the wolf has been the problem this whole time. So I need to throw the torch near the wolf. Oh fuck, there's a blizzard of it. My torches don't work. Schmitz, good morning. I don't know what we're talking about, Eric, but please don't use all those words together again. You got Schmitz all excited, Eric. Is that a timber wolf or just a normal wolf? Normal. I don't have to waste a... Can you throw like stones at wolves or something? No.
Need some first aid.
Ow. Ow. No more bandages. Oh. Ow. Oh, my wrist's sprained, so I can't carry a two-handed weapon. Ow. Yeah, we'll consider that a lesson learned. Ow. Wouldn't you get mad if someone bonked you in the head with a torch? I suppose I would. Especially a stone.
Can't feel my hands.
How's that done my gear? That's just fucked my gear up after I spent time repairing it. Oh, this game's miserable. Right, just limp to the bricklayer's retreat. The bridge is this way. There's Cook's Farm to the... I'm going to go to Cook's Farm.
Too cold to think.
Kenzie, there's no time to think about anything. Just keep running. Cook's Farm's just to the north. I can at least warm up there, but I don't have a bedroll there, which is a problem. I might take the firewood from Cook's Farm and drag it over to that porter cabin thing to the east. That's true, Coffeeton. We've learnt a lesson. But yeah, you've got to admit that was a good shot on that wolf now. If throwing stones at wolves was effective, that would have been the best shot in the world. Right between its eyes. In your defence, your hands are cold. That's true. Where's Cook's Farm? Am I being chased? Yeah, there's a fucking wolf coming for me. Right, if I'm quick, I can get this fire started. One bullet has been lodged in the snow. Is it out there somewhere? Better. Gunpowder. As a fire starter.
Turned out pretty well.
Mackenzie, nothing's turned out well in this shit stream. Okay. I wish I had a bedroll on me, but I don't. Can I make some bandages? See, this might be what I'm looking for. But again, I need some reishi mushrooms, rose hips, don't I? Alright, 5 hours on this fire. First things first, I'm going to pass an hour. Hope that the blizzard's calmed after an hour. No. Pass another hour. Blizzard? Have to eat some fucking pork and beans now. Blizzards are so much more common in Blackrock as well, it feels like. Right, think. How am I gonna... Painkillers let's eat these. I'm trying to think now what I need to do. I need to somehow get natural painkillers, right? Natural painkillers is mushrooms. I need a bandage as well. I can make natural bandages by finding old man's beard or whatever it is, which is the stuff that dangles off trees. Then I can make some bandages and at least cure the sprain and be able to use my rifle again. I'm not seeing any stuff dangling from trees. Oh, is the weather clearing? Visibility just increased massively. Tell me the weather's clearing slightly. This blizzard's been in for hours. Do I make a break for the cutting then? For the bricklayer's cabin or whatever it's called? And try and find some wound dressing somehow along the way. I think I'm going to do it. There is probably another wolf pack that'll get me on the way, but... Oh yeah! Bah, bah, bah. There's deer now, I don't need them. Right, so what I'm looking for on the trees, there's like this... What would you call it? Like lichen or moss or something. There. There's some over there. Oh, my pain healed over time. Okay, right, so that's... I don't need to find mushrooms, but I'm going to go grab this stuff. I don't know this game. It's Wolf Paradise. This... There's some more there as well. This game is... Yeah, it's lichen. Usually I just stick everything on the hardest difficulty and wobble through it with trial and error, but this is the one game I'm afraid to increase the difficulty on, even from default. This game does not mess about. And I'm 4 chapters in now, so the difficulty is wild and the wolves are nasty. If we gather poppy flowers, we could make our own opium. Easy painkiller. Yeah, poppies are known to grow in like very cold climates. Alright. I'm going to knock up some rose hip tea, because that's natural painkiller. One thing this game is good at, like, you can loot painkillers, or you can loot bandages, or you can loot antiseptic and stuff. But there is always a sustainable, natural version of it. So I guess if you get good at living off the land, you can just survive indefinitely, which is what the main game is, right? Okay, so my current is the sprain. So if I make some of these dressings, it'll take 15 minutes. These are natural bandages. They've also got a little bit of antiseptic on them as well, apparently. Okay, so sprained wrist is now healed. That means...
Come on.
So it has to be a bandage. So what is the natural bandage? So they aren't natural bandages, they're just to help prevent infection. So it has to be... Fuck. Does the sprain have a timer on it? Well, 2 hours of recovery time. Yeah, so it will heal over time, so I guess that's also like a natural remedy for it, right? Tell you what I'm going to do before we leave. Not that I need to do this, but it feels like a sensible use of the fire. I'll take a kilo of this meat. And then while I'm cooking, that sprain should have healed itself. Is that the only kilo I've got? No. A few too many cans though, they need dropping. Dougie, good morning. How are we? Purple mountain flower, mud crab shell, old shirt, take them to the alchemy table. Natural bandage. Old shirt. Ironically, that is the only thing that is going to help me right now, an old shirt. Okay. While I was waiting for the food to warm up, the weather's calmed. Good. Let's have a drink. My last remaining bits of water, and then I'm going to take the rest of the fuel from the fire in torches. Then I can throw torches like crazy while we're getting back to the bricklayer's hut. Two more. And let's be off. Lovely. Is alchemy good in Skyrim? I never found a difficulty which felt like alchemy would be if I just walked straight into another wolf ambush. I wonder if this is some mechanic to try and stop me getting back west. Because this crossing from east to west is just rammed with wolves now. It's getting annoying, honestly. Oh my god, I fumbled really badly. Stay calm, stay calm, stay calm. Get up to an area that they can't follow, like fuck about like this, right? Does that maybe work? Can't carry the thing, so I've still got that spray. Right, as they start wandering down... That spooked it a little, but not much. That one's hurt, look. That one's going to bleed out. Have they just reset to patrol now? They're not spooked and scared away, but they seem to be. Maybe maybe it's a pathing thing, so if I step down, they're going to be like, alright, he's back in play, snap him up. Yep. Alright, we're going to have to be gun aggressive now. So just this one left to spook, right? Whew! Okay. That cost far too much ammo. But we got it. I'm at 50% health as well, so if I get into a one-on-one with any of these, big dead. Cheeky, I need to hold my hands up as well. It turns out you were right. There was mushrooms on screen when you said they were, and I just missed the message. And then wasn't quite sure whether Cheeky was telling the truth or whether he was winding me up. Turns out he was telling the truth. You're not going to get aggressive, are you? See what I mean? This episode is a bit aggressive for wolves. Bitch. I might have to flare this, you know. Shit. Oh, I'm on like I'm one tap. Hang on. Alright, stay calm. Marine flares they do not like. Get back to the bricklayer's hut and we can recover from this. Just got to get back to the bricklayer's hut first. Calm. But with a bit of luck, I'd never have to go in that direction again, because that is it's mental in that little pass at the south. Good. Alright, they're done. Good. We can all remain calm now. You'll finally recognise the place I've been trying to get to if you watched on Friday. This is where I had the encounter with the moose. It was only meant to be a short trip out as well. Okay, right. Luckily I've got enough food to last for 1,000,000 years. And a lot of water over here too. All that, and I got 3 pelts. Wild Monkey's Banana, welcome back. The exact one, Eric, yeah. It wasn't in, because it's that big washing line on its head was too big for it to squeeze through the door. But it was a moose loose around the hoose. Okay. I don't know where the moose is now, Eric, though. It was there 1 second, and then it was gone the next. It's going to forever remain a mystery in this playthrough. Okay. Is there anything I can break down to get some bandages? Look at all my pelts, by the way. Oh, these are all cured. All that time away today has cured a lot of them. That wolf one's cured. All the guts are cured. Quite a lot of deer hide cured. Hey, I wonder if I can actually start crafting, seeing as it's not cold out there right now. And I got that other sewing kit. There's a crafting bench around here. I can make the boots. I can't make the pants yet, but I can make the... Okay, what's the most damaged? Pants and boots. Boots more than pants, more than boots, more than pants. Should we make the boots? It's going to take 12 hours of crafting, by the way. Right, I'll do 3 hours. Boots from a moose at the hoose. Oh, brought me sewing kit. Fucking brilliant. Keep an eye on temperature. It's not actually that cold, so I should be able to stay outside. Although it's getting colder now. Still got 9.5 hours to craft. Yeah, temperature's fucking freezing. Mackenzie, stop. I discovered that if you light a torch, you can use it multiple times to try and start a fire, instead of using matches over and over again. Okay, right, let me think. I'm bamboozled. Let's make... I think do I have any tinder around here? Might have to go out and get some sticks just to make some tinder. Although I can make some tinder plugs, but what am I like for firewood? So let's make... It only takes 5 minutes. Let's put this out. And then with a bit of luck, it'll let me craft these even in the dark. cured. Didn't know hides could be ill. Then, again, my good old-fashioned gunpowder tactic. I swear I picked up one of those fire logs and I've not seen it since. I've got 8 torches. Sticks. No, don't do that. I didn't mean to do that, but I guess that works. Then add fuel. That's got me an hour of fire, so I can warm up a little bit. Oh, okay, right. I don't know whether to put some of these hides and stuff away, but I'm going to have to go out for firewood now. I don't know whether there's any sticks around here. I wonder if after a blizzard, sticks respawn under trees. Like it's blown them off, right? But I seem to not be able to judge how this game does a lot of mechanics, whether it goes for realism or whether it goes for just brutal difficulty. Yeah, I think it's done exactly what I predicted in terms of wind causing sticks to respawn as if they've blown off. Unless I just didn't loot those, because there's not a great deal of others. Pray for some in these trees. Can you spot where I killed that moose last week? Any sticks? Sticks for Stubbler, please. Any sticks? Fuck off. Looks like the beginning of let the right one in, yeah. They were in less danger in that wood. Okay, I walked out Timberwolves. It's a bit much cheeky, right? I wonder if I've survived too long and the game's just ramping up the jeopardy. I don't know how safe I am in a building like this. I'm gonna eat some maple syrup real quick. Am I safe in a building like this, or can they get in? I need to mollycoddle the fire, don't I? As much as you can with 3 sticks. I could just ignore their existence. I wonder if sleeping helps. Okay, this is going to look like a risk. But it's so cold, I can only really afford an hour. Previous chapters, the game seemed reasonable, but this is getting weird, isn't it? Oh, they're still out there. And I can't cure the sprained wrist either. If I could build, or if I could craft these boots and get them finished, but they're still in progress, then I could then deconstruct these and make a bandage to cure the fucking sprained wrist. But I think it's telling me I need to sleep. But once this fire goes out, what's the temperature like away from the fire? Cold as fuck. And I can't go out because I'll get mauled by these lot. And I've not got enough firewood to put on the fire unless I break down this cabinet. I need to put my rabbit pelts down as well. Hello. I'd shoot you, but I can't. I assume you can't get in here, right? They even thought of discharging your weapon inside a building being an issue. Fucking game. Right, I should have dropped them ages ago. No, they're the deer hides. Drop the rabbit hide, drop the wolf hide. Oh, I'm making such a mess, but I'm not cold in here, which is interesting. Okay, I think I can sleep off the sprain, and then I'm going out there with a rifle and causing some trouble. Let's sleep for 8 hours and hope my temperature doesn't drop. I'd shoot you, but I can't. I say that daily. And now a blizzard. And they're still on me out there. What have I done to the Long Dark today? I'm supposed to be up here exploring all of this, but I can't move 3 feet because of the fucking weather. And I can't get the fire going now either, because I'm out of firewood and stuff, and I can't go out to get more firewood because there's a shitload of wolves out there that are upset with me. And my one tactic for getting away from the wolves suddenly doesn't work. Jesus. They do sound gone, don't they? But my thing's telling me otherwise. Like, if I was to go out now and try and do some crafting out here, I don't know how successful I'd be. Oh my god, it's so cold. My torch blew out immediately. I can't sleep. No firewood. I can't craft out there because it's too cold. Actually, what temperature is it in here? It's -11, which means it's too cold for me to sleep. Drop the rabbit pelts. That's all the stuff I'm aiming to craft with when I get outside. Oh, I'm in trouble. My one option would be to try and gun it for that bunker that was over there. Or I could go to the foreman's clear cut, because that is an interior that is warm enough to sleep in regardless of the weather. Whereas this technically isn't inside because it's not got a door. But that would mean I have to make my way across there. I can't use the old torch tactic because there's a blizzard. I can't sleep through the blizzard because it's too cold and I've got no firewood. Flares, maybe. Can't harvest that. Can I afford to carry that?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Nope. Message received, Mackenzie. Okay. Alright, desperate run to the foreman's clear cut. If I die... I knew you briefly. Fuck off. Fuck off. Okay, they've got one pack of wolves behind me and probably one in front. Yeah, there they come. I think this is too desperate. Temperature's draining. I can't run, I've got no stamina left, Eric. Get to the clear
I
cut.
can't feel my feet.
I know. Push. Push. Nearly there. I don't know whether that health bar at the bottom is this pack of wolves or the other one.
Goddamn freezing.
Where the fuck is the clear cut? It should be here. Am I lost? It is. It's here somewhere. Get inside, get inside. Some old wolf meat. I can't remember why that's there. I don't have the ammo to keep behaving like this. This one wolf pack has hunted me across like a third of the map there, east to west. Alright, temperature's killing me. Fucking hell, this is you know what I mean? This is rough as dicks. Alright, let's sleep for 2 hours. Vintage just came across some of those Timberland style platform ladies' boots. He's probably heard me saying Timberwolves constantly and got confused. Hey, do you know what I got earlier? Twice on podcast adverts on Apple, I've had adverts for Magnums. Is it summer and could be a coincidence? Yeah. Is it probably because I spend all my days fucking typing about them in Discord? Also, probably, yeah. That matches. I didn't realise they were there. Okay, more matches, that's good. If you think about it, time skipping is basically fast travel, so by the laws of Doomhaus bullshit, you should sit here for the amount of time that Mackenzie is sleeping. You are talking to the guy that refuses to sleep in most survival games, right? Except the ones where it's necessary. I have had that exact thought process multiple times. Okay. We're calm, right? Healing back up slightly, and... Are we alright now? Okay, wolves have gone. I'm going to make my way back over to the bricklayer's hut, and I'm off for that rabbit. In getting all of these pelts and farming for this stuff, it's taken so much... Like, my gear's taken so much damage that I wouldn't be confident going and fighting that legendary wolf with all my knackered shit. So... in committing to getting this new gear, my old gear is so wrecked in the effort that I'm going to have to keep pushing through and get the gear. Does that make sense? I wonder if there's another workbench that's inside. I know there's one in the prison grounds. Oh my fucking arseholes. That's the second time today. Alright. My sprain's healed, that's good. Where did you jump? Saying before, I have survival games turned up like crazy, so it's more immersive. Can you imagine how it made me feel? Thinking I was in complete safety. At least with this one, you can't like hip fire it. I think that's the thing with that pistol, is you can hip fire. Whereas in this you have to aim down sights. So when I'm carrying I'm so used to carrying this that when I carry the pistol, I'm not doing it. Right, let's get these last 3 rabbits. And then, I wonder if there's, like, in the power plant or something, there is a workbench that's inside. Because this one's outside, and the weather in this chapter's nasty. I guess if I'm near Blackrock Mountain, I'm up a summit, aren't I? So I'm assuming that's why the weather here is so bad. Because I'm very high up in the mountain. Eric, we saw a rabbit, right? You wrote about it. I pulled a face when I saw it. It was right here. Where is it now? It was here. Was it a hallucination in the blizzard? Well, I'm gonna have to make myself really fucking cold because I need firewood. God, this is this game is nasty.
Never felt so cold in my life.
All right, Mackenzie, it's all for the greater good. And nobody's ever said that with bad intentions. They actually made a bullet hole, not a bullet hole, but a damage hole for throwing a stone at a tree. The fuck has thought of everything? Right. I've got some good firewood. That rabbit, Eric's a myth. The oasis of rabbits.
I need to drop something.
You need to shut your mouth, Mackenzie. We've got stuff to do. Should have followed it to take you to Wonderland. Okay. I mean, I've got loads of quests and stuff done today, and like caches and all that rubbish. But in terms of actually going out and doing the hunting I set out to do, just to get 4 rabbits, I've got 2. And almost ruined all of my other gear. Okay, let's have a proper sort out. So I need 7 of these, and I need them to be fully cured. These are the rabbit pelts. So far we have 1 cured. The moose hide is almost cured. The wolf pelts are a bit longer on the deer pelts. But I am warming up by being in here. I wonder, by the way, do you know that in the last episode where I was Astrid and I was in that with Father Thomas,
pretty well.
We were looking after the survivors from the plane crash, and I had endless food and cloth and supplies, and I was sat there saying, "This is a bit too easy. I'm never running out of anything." I wonder if that was a common complaint, and when they entered into Chapter 4, they thought, "Right, you bastards, we'll change your mind." And just made Blackrock brutal. Okay, right. Let's get rid of all this firewood. I can just pick 1 up at a time and add it to the fire. There we go. Look. So, I think I'll maybe sleep for an hour just to warm up fully, and then go outside and do an hour crafting. We'll see if we can get these pants made. Then I can use the pants, harvest them to then just like keep on top of repairs. Temperature's neutral. Ooh, temperature's good. Wait. If I can get, like, just a kilo of this moose meat. Don't change. Then we'll cook that. Add a bit more sea. I wonder if I'm benefiting if the temperature's good outside. Because the fire's on. Does that make sense? Stream title idea, Moose Winning. It was the boots I was making, wasn't it? Right, let's do a bit more crafting on the boots. 1 hour. It's so warm out today. That should have like 2 minutes left on this. 6 minutes until ready. Fucking moose women. Today's stream title was a banger about crafting. I've so far managed to craft nout because I've been too busy getting chased by timber wolves. Alright, let's eat that then. Oh, moose meat's so good. Drink one of these. So, time left on the fire is 6 hours. If the weather stays like this, I think I can get away with finishing these boots. Let's do 3 hours. Just pray that the temperature doesn't change to the point where I start getting cold out here doing this.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Alright, I think that means it's too dark to keep crafting, right? Wait, but the weather's turned. That means I'm in the same fucking position as before. Does it? Let's go get some firewood. I might need to keep the fire going all night. But again, the temperature's neutral. It's just a shame it's too dark to craft. Need to find the big logs on the floor. Chop them up into cedar. God, you seriously have to be juggling about 10 different things in your brain at all times playing this. I don't know why I'm spending so much time in this like little interior shed. I think it's because it's where I killed the moose, so in my mind now there's like an endless supply of food there and I need to hang around it, but I don't know if I do. Is there any option to craft the door? It'd be nice. I don't think there is anything like that in this game. It's too windy to light a torch. Tell you what, it's not just the blizzards. Sorry, it's not just the timberwolves in this. There's like heavy snow and blizzards every night, it seems like. Or at least once a day. I'm having to shelter because they're just pure weather as opposed to anything else. Yeah, I don't know if the... Because, like, I get that it doesn't want to be a base builder like every other survival game, right? But there are certain things like that that would make sense in a, like, realistic survival setting where you would try and block the source of wind in your little camp and stuff, wouldn't you? Maybe that wouldn't be out of the scope of their, what's the word? Of their, like, design ethos, I suppose is the right word. What they were going for. I can't find any fucking firewood though. Some handsome bastard came through here before while hunting and took it all. Okay, temperature is dropping as well. We'll have to find some soon. There's some. Is that some more? It is. Yeah, let's eat a little bit of damage from the cold. Mackenzie, shut up. Now the temperature is -10. We'll light a torch. And that should keep me warm while we take this firewood back. And look at that, look. Can you see the fire in the distance? Seems like you could save on heat resources by sacrificing a single moose hide or something like that. Yeah, to make like a whip. It's real. It's real. It's actually fucking real. I'm fucking freezing to death, and it's in the middle of the night. I just have to be good, I suppose. I'm so happy. I finally fucking got a rabbit. That's 3 in a whole stream. That's ridiculous. Eric, it wasn't a myth.
This gear.
And I've not gone to Wonderland. I just smell. I'm so glad the fire stayed lit though. In fact, I'll take this, and when it goes out, it can just be an extra couple of minutes of time on the fire. Yeah, putting the moose hide over the door would make total sense. Okay, right. First job, let's have this rabbit gutted. Bit more cedar on here. So it would be in the food section and drop that. Let's take the hide. And the meat as well, why not? 37 minutes. Oh, we're warming up. Then a bit of meat on there. Drink. Drop the pelt to start curing. Curing bar. What's to do with this carcass? Does anybody want the remains of a rabbit? I'll have to pick it up soon though, because the wolves will be after it. Okay. Better. Still not good, but better. 2 hours. Let's get some more meat out of this. Do I have to tell you what I'm going to do with it?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
What would you do to it? Rabbit? Yeah, no, you don't. Just come and take it. I'll ask no questions if you give no answers. Okay. The moose meat's going to take an hour. I'm going to take advantage and have an hour's sleep. Lovely. Water is not too bad. I feel so absolutely beaten up by this game today. I'm exhausted. I've not even had enough opportunity to bully Sothan today. But we did get all the pelts that we needed, right? And 4 of the 7 rabbit pelts, as well as completed a bunch of side quests. So while I've had my head kicked in by wolves, at least we've taken big strides. I was due at the place with the detonators like over an hour ago.
Too
I
much
never
stuff
made
to
it.
carry.
Did that sound like the ice buckling to you? The fuck was that noise? That didn't sound like wood creaking. That one did, but... Is it the building creak? That... Am I going mental? That sounds like something was like shuffling around behind the building. That was the building. Am I going mental? It sounded like there was something groaning as well, like an animal. We're all going mental. It seems... We're all just suffering from wolf trauma. You're suffering from WT by proxy. Okay, let's just get some sleep. Mackenzie stayed awake for far too long. Right, stretch. Let's have some fluids. Still dark. Okay, what's the temperature like outside? Is it cold? It seems alright, but I assume it's going to tell me it's too dark to craft if I wanted to keep working on the boots. Oh no, we're good. Even in a blizzard. Oh, there goes the temperature. Whoa, whoa, stop, 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 stop. Fucking hell, I nearly died. You see my health start plummeting? It plummeted to the point where it's no longer warm in here. That was silly. I banked on the fact that the temperature wouldn't get cold enough to make a difference, but guess what it did? Did it? Did you see that, cheeky? That was over 5 hours, so once it turned, it just completely disappeared. Right, what am I going to do for warmth? It's -11, so I can't get into positive temperatures.
I'm so cold, I'm warming up again.
Am I going to have to make that stupid run to the foreman's clear cut again? I'm saving. This building, it's just not suitable, is it? I think I need to move my entire operation over to this thing. Because at least that's warm even without the fire. But there isn't a workbench in it. But I've got so much shit to carry over there. Right, do I wait for the weather to change? No, I'm going to have to go, aren't I? God damn this episode. He's killed me twice. Oh, I've just forgot there's going to be timberwolves along the way, isn't there? Let's use a red flare. I don't know if I'm going to be able to heal. What have I got for food? A piece of rancid moose meat and some cattails. Come on, Timberwolves, attack me. You know you're going to do it. Do it now. Be brave. We've been through enough. Is there a chance that wolves are out in the blizzards? Because they're more sensible than Mackenzie is, apparently. I really wouldn't mind finding a workbench inside. Because all of them that I can think of in this are outside at the moment. Like there's a workbench in the prison, in the grounds there. So like the right of the entrance as you go in. But that's exterior. The workbench there is exterior. I think there's one that's what's it called? Cook's Farm. Exterior. There's one at the substation. Exterior. I wonder if that's some like another difficulty thing that they've added. There might be one up at the power plant in the northwest. I don't know actually. Grab these mushrooms while I'm here. Not that they exist, cheeky, of course. Yeah, the weather gets better the second I walk into it. I think if I'd have waited this out, the weather would have cleared like this and I would have been warm enough back there. Do you ever see an interior workbench right in front of me in this? And it's warm. I'm so annoyed. Oh. Deep breaths, right? I'm not disappointed, I'm angry. Fucking idiot. Absolute idiot. Alright, tomorrow then, I suppose we'll move the entire operation over to this place. This is so much better. Because then I can do all my crafting.
Twat.
Yeah, agreed. So now the deerskin boots, I can just... No, wait. Why is it saying it's going to take 12... Oh, did I finish him? I maybe finished it. Okay, I did. I finished him. Okay. I've made one of the things I intended to make. I think I'm going to harvest work, because then again, it's hard to say, right? Because in their purest form, these work boots are pretty fucking good. Because they're like, got more defense on them and stuff. Oh no, they haven't. 7. But then again, these are worn down. Ooh, this.
Unnecessary alert. Enjoy it.
I'm losing my fucking mind. Can you tell Eric? Thank you for the bit. Thank you for the prime. Eric, I appreciate it as always. Thank you for 53 months. Cheeky, thank you for the bits as well. Oh, what time is it? I've only got 9 minutes left. Is the Twitch recap thing working now? The AI recap thing. Is anybody? I don't know if we've got access to it. Thank you, Eric. I love you very much. Enjoy not having any more ads. I don't know if it's only for partners at the moment. There's a thing you can get now where I think it takes the transcript that you're using for subtitles. You might have seen on the best ofs that the subtitles now. I think it takes that transcript and then makes a summary so flustered. This whole thing has completely bamboozled me. It makes a summary of the stream up to the point you joined, so in case you want like a recap. But I don't know if we've got access to it yet. Alright. I need to stop and I need to think. I need to turn this base now into the proper base. The trouble is, there isn't really much storage in here, if any. There's like this drawer, which only takes 5 kilos, which is miserably too small, and this one that takes 15. Exclamation mark. Apparently I can say, Twitch clip this. I was discussing that earlier, and it'll automatically clip just from my voice. Which is kind of cool. Right. Let's drop some weight. Again, there's no storage, so everything's going to have to be on the floor, but we've been alright with that in the past, right? Let's break all this down, and we'll use this area to the left. We'll make a load of space on the floor and start dropping supplies like we've done in the past. This shelf is wood. Chop that down. Stop making melancholy music just because I've... Tell you what, I can have a load of stuff on here, can't we? Not that I've got a lot of stuff to put down. Like, can I have like the energy drink shelf and stuff? It's a bit dark though. No, don't drink it. Last thing I want is to start chugging bleeding energy drinks. Last I checked, Mackenzie's not 14. Stop taking antibiotics. Then I'll have the stems here. That flare's burned out, so I'm going to put it back there. Far too much water, so...
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
It's funny, I no longer hear Commander Shepard when Mackenzie speaks. I'm going to go back to Mass Effect one day and not be able to hear anything else. Right, then all the firewood can go down. So much tinder. Then I'm going to have to do a few trips back and forth, aren't I, tomorrow? And I'll permanently set up in here. What the fuck's that? Why is it saying I'm looking at a cardboard box? Where is there a cardboard box? Stick. No, what is that? What? Oh, it's just some part of the... I see. Okay, bed can stay where it is. So this area here will start to become home, right? What can I drop? I'm going to have to be picking up a bunch of other pelts. All the deer hides. All of those. So many bleeding rose hips. What do you think that's so many for? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have put all these on top of each other. Let's have guts over here. Then go like that, bang, bang. Yeah, I don't know how you activate that thing, kid. But I'm interested to know. I mean, obviously it's using AI, right? And there's people that bristle when you mention it. But one thing that's always, I've said this in Discord before. One thing that's great is when everybody's invested in the game, right? But over a long playthrough, it starts to be difficult to see every second of every stream if you are invested in something somebody's playing, right? So having a recap, I mean, I don't know what it would say today. It would be Stubbler complains about wolves. But, like, in theory, a recap system like that is quite useful, I think. But it depends how they implement it. And the fact that it's always, I'm assuming, always listening. I was going to say you can't get away with being a dickhead on stream, but I suppose you never could, right? And I get if you was to get angry about the idea that Twitch is always listening to you on stream, then like under what illusion do you have to have been to think that they couldn't see everything you had anyway? Even if you delete your VODs, they're not deleted, are they? They're just not visible. Right, I'll waddle my way back over to the clear cut thing, to the bricklayers, whatever. Twitch feels like a personal roast opportunity. What do you mean? You put yourself out there to get roasted by people? Or Twitch are just lining themselves up to get abused with their silly decisions? Yeah. I mean, it's what we sign up for, right? Luckily, these dickheads aren't good enough at it. The method I've managed to work out for that is to gather as many what's the word? What can I call everybody? Useless idiots might be a pleasant way to say it. And then they can't get through, right? Can't get under your skin, no matter how much they try. I love roast comedy. It's like comedy, but you don't even have to laugh because it's fucking shit, so I can watch it at 3 times speed. And you can stay culturally relevant. Things are always nice here, at least. Why is your bow so crappy? Make a compound. And just as you say it, so Dougie comes in, swinging his... Thing is, Dougie, this is all I can make. I would love to make a compound bow. Right, I've made it back here. Tomorrow, then, we're going to have to take all of this. We've got some curing to do. Still need rabbits, but with a bit of luck, we can go and start working on these detonators tomorrow. I've managed to do absolutely zero progress. What kind of liberal idiot grows up in a socialist state without crossbows? There you go, we're back to roast comedy. Right, alas, that is all I'm going to have time for. Who told you could take that wood? That wood belongs to the state. Right, cured. Right, this is the stuff we're going to take. I mean, I need to take all of it at some point, but let's just fill up. And then tomorrow we're making the big change. It's been very pleasant living here. It's been awful. And we've had some very good times. Awful. But let's make the move tomorrow and stop fanning about. Then I can actually collect firewood. Why do I pick why do I pick games where, like, filling a trailer full of firewood in complete safety seems a big uphill mission, or moving into a porter cabin is like a plan for a whole street. Fuck you, Long Dark. If you weren't so good, I wouldn't cope with it, but that has been absolute wolf hell today. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate everybody's patience. That is the 3 hours up, 55 on the clock. All we have left to do now is go pick a winner in marbles, and let's get out of here, shall we? You glutton for punishment, yeah. Solid is a state, liquid is a state, milky is a state, and Europe's in a state. Good work, everybody. Could get a Netflix special out of this. For now, however, thank you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. Welcome to the new followers as well. Thank you all for the subs and the bits and the hosts and the bullshit, as always. But for now, let's have an orange victory in marbles and get out of here, shall we? Do better, says Doug. Alright. Friday, the Greens won golf. So in all the orange celebrations at the end of last week, when we managed to get 4 points from a single week, the Greens went and got their 4th. No, wait, they got 3. Yeah. So the Greens got 3. After all our effort, after having After managing to win 4 points despite the overwhelming odds that were against us, often the Greens having 2 times the marbles the Oranges did, the Oranges dug in really deep and managed to scrape 4 points in a week against all odds, and only came out of the week with one more than the Greens. Which means if we had such unbelievable weeks for 52 weeks, we might just catch up. But final week will have been and gone, and the Greens will have won the year. I'm beginning to think the narrator is a little stilted in his commentary. Stilted? Stilted? Doesn't that mean that you're like slowed down a bit or hindered? If you're in the Doomhaus Discord, stilted is practiced. Stinted is the word I was looking for, but shut up, don't address it. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you'd like to take part in today's green and orange bullshit, you must simply type the password, and the password for today is... workbench. So he was right with stilted in the first place. My God. Alright, we have Cats for the Greens, Polar for the Greens, Sothan for the Greens, Alcarion for the Oranges, Gwynblade for the Greens, Pete for the Oranges, Salty for the Oranges, Sit for the Oranges, Kelly for the Greens, Trim for the Greens, Cheeky for the Oranges, Suck for the Oranges, Shaggy Dan for the Oranges, Schmitz for the Oranges, fucking hellfire, Neffers for the Greens, Bear for the Greens, Lundios for the Greens, Tagslack for the Oranges, Nuggy for the Greens, Eric for the Greens, and Marnrock for the Oranges. Right, welcome in those that are just arriving. 21 marbles enter the race. First person to become good. There's a mix of me going for stunted and tilted and being shit at the whole English thing. Do better. Get a compound English. I'm no expert, but stilted is an adjective meaning an unnaturally formally stiff or forced. It describes speech, writing, or behaviour that lacks ease, smoothness, or natural flow. Perfect. Polar says 10. Right, we have Cats, Polar, Sothan, Alcarion, Gwynblade, Kitten, Salty, Satan, Kelly, Trim, Cheeky, Sut, Shaggy Dan, Schmitz, Neffers, Bear, Lundios, Tagslack, Dougie, Eric, and mine. Right. 10 oranges and 11 greens. That's better. Just described your whole personality. Knows me well, right? Polar says 10. We're going to community levels. 21 marbles. Enter. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The level is Zap Invasion Machine. 70% elimination rate. Person of the century, they did it to the winner. Come on, oranges. 3, 2, 1. 143 to 92 then in favour of the greens. Someone's got a personality. I thought Orange Beanie was his personality. No, I'm not saying it because you've banked it last time I said it. And you brought it up again 5 years later, so I'm not saying it. 3, 2, 1. Best of luck, everybody. Have you ever worn a beanie on stream? I don't think I have, no. No, I wore one other hat than this. Briefly, and it was almost exactly the same. It was either no hat or this. I've never worn a beanie. I don't like beanies. Anything presses in your head gives you a headache. Glasses, hats, beanies, etc. I don't know. I feel like my head feels weird. I prefer the bobble. Mindright, good work on a 95 stream streak. Kelly takes a big dive in the background. Dougie looks to be quite advanced on that other side. That seems like the best side. I don't know where the 75% elimination thing's coming from, but I'm sure we're going to find out as I say that. Neffers goes flying. Eric, I'll kill... Did he just get shot up by them pegs and skip 70% of the level? I think that's what we saw. Someone wears a beanie so much his hair looks like a stamped rug. Yeah, we don't. What Gwynblade's referring to is we don't call these beanies. These are bobblats. A beanie is something without a bobble. Skip 20%. Well, is Salty going to get the overtake regardless? I don't know how you did that, Salty. Salty's current person of the century of the day. She's going for a 3rd point. Dougie's right behind her. Salty, there's a high elimination rate. Just don't get eliminated. Yeah, Henry has a beanie on as well, right? A toque, yeah, that does seem like it fits. No! Salty's been held back. Dougie's arriving on this side. Salty, go! Faster. This is good, alright. Neffers and Dougie are here for the greens right behind. Shaggy Dan's coming for backup if you need him. No! That thing is breaking. Dougie. Is Dougie going to take advantage? He isn't. His Neffers going to get stuck as well. No! Oh, you can't afford to do this as an orange, Salty, because a green will get the overtake. There it goes. Although, Salty's line might be better. It was better. Okay, Sothan, Neffers and Dougie are still struggling in there. Go. She's got shot through. Where's the 70% elimination rate coming from, though? Neffers got shot through at speed as well. You've got to get out of this obstacle before Neffers does. He's coming. Is there bombs or something? Yeah, there's bombs at the end. Dougie pegged into oblivion. Neffers sent after him. There's bombs and a moving bucket at the end. Bear's approaching. Sut goes for a big chop in the background. Bear's got shot back. Salty, avoid the bombs. No! 2 more oranges. Salty takes a chop. The moving bucket got her. Schmitz or Mindright could get this. No way do 2 oranges fuck this up and the green gets it. Shaggy Dan is arriving though. Go on, Mindright. Ah, Schmitz. Salty, unfortunate. Schmitz, wait, is that Schmitz tied? I mean, I'll take anything that's bad for Augur. Is that bad for Augur? Schmitz has overtaken Augur and Lundios and has become your new top of the league. Schmitz gets to his 12th point, and there could be, in the future, the first ever American Doom mug. Orange 93. Schmitz is your top of the league. First time since, like, I don't even know when it was. Augur's been in the lead and he has now been relegated to 2nd, as has Lundios. Sothan in 2nd for the greens, Shaggydan in 3rd for the oranges. Salty, that was unfortunate. I wish Augur was here to see this, he says. Shit. And, do you know what, oranges? I'm proud of you there. We had less marbles, but only by 1, so it's not terribly impressive. But still, absolutely smashing. Sothan, enjoy. I'm going to go like this, 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 like this. And I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to go sit in the dark because that was a stressful stream. Holy shit. I feel like 85% of that was me being chased by wolves. That was miserable. Aug's favourite one. I mean, green or orange, we can all come together to be happy for this win, because it means that Augur's upset, right? If there's very few things in this place that can unite the 2 warring families, at least that's one of them. For now, though, I'll have to go rest. That was bullshit. Tomorrow we'll move out and we'll try and gain a bit of stability in a porter cabin. A lot of people market their streams and try really hard to make them sound so like super exciting, don't they, and high octane and worth coming to, and you don't want to miss it. And then I'm sat over here saying, yeah, I'm going to move some old pelts into a porter cabin tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. Eric Prep as a final word. Thank you all for the big bits and subs and hosts and everything today. You're all very lovely. Go look out for Friends of the Doomhouse that might be live right now and later on this evening. Make sure you follow everybody. But for now, Sut, Eric, Bear, Schmitz, Kitten, Tagslack, Sothan, Gwynblade, and everybody else. I love you all. New base stream. Tell your friends. Porter cabin. Woo! But Eric's final word for today is this. Father Mackenzie, writing the words to a sermon no one will hear. That is actually quite profound. Usually the final word's like cock or something.